Hello, everyone, and welcome to Secret Game of Werewolf and Somewhere Secret in Minnesota. That's right, top secret. We're on a secret dock with a secret boat and a secret theaters doing secret things with secret water spirits. The secrecy levels are over 9,000 at this point of how secret this thing is. So as Sylvie Iverson, stares off, looking around, in the Umbra reflection of what she's seeing currently is it looks more like this. You can see the waves. The bay it's building. She can see it off in the distance. The rain is starting to pitter patter. The clouds have that ominous gray death approach. And as she kind of sits there in the Umbra reflection, she will be mid conversation with these, who kind of swim around her and kind of bloop up and then bloop and then bloop.
And Sylvia seems pretty relaxed talking to them. I mean, she'll reach her hand out so they can play with her and, kind of play with them. Maybe splash a little water at them.
They seem to only vibrate with excitement. And as you distribute a bit of gnosis, they get kind of more glowy, like particularly around the tail area. And then they'll eventually say, so what will you do for us if we keep you safe in the big storm? And then 6 others go, the big storm.
Well, I know how much you love to play.
Oh.
I will play with you all day.
Oh.
Today and the day after the big storm.
Oh. Oh. They all turn and look at each other and begin to essentially scrum together and start discussing it. And then they look over at you conspiratorially. They bop up and down. And they bop back up again. Define play. There are several ramifications for play. Several ramifications, they all sage nod.
I will be in the water. I will bring a surfboard or something similar.
Oh.
I will let you pull me around on the surfboard. I will swim with you. I will splash water at you. I will even bring one of you on the surfboard with me if you'd like to ride so the others can push us around. And
Oh. Oh. Yes. We will have it ready.
you
Whatever boat you're bringing, it will work on both sides.
Thank you so much.
But you must all stay in the boat. No jumping out. That is the rule.
I will make sure my people know, and I will not jump out of the boat.
Otherwise, then we cannot protect you anymore. Because they all bop their tails, and I mean, I'll put it like this: you see that fucking thing on the horizon, that big storm on there. Like you see it. With the Umbra, it looks far more terrifying.
I appreciate your help, spirits. Thank you.
They all sage nod, bop, 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 and they all just it's literally like a school of fish. They just start to go off.
And Sylvie will pop back out of the Umbra. Just take a look at. Actually, she'll peek out of the Umbra. Take a look at how things look. Chalurian side.
Pretty much that. The waves are picking up the winds, like your hair starts catching the wind a bit. You know what I mean? You can feel it like rising essentially. Gradual. The rain is only starting to come in light forms. But it's, you know what I mean? You'll feel you can really feel it at this point.
Considering that the Tellurian looks a fair bit less treacherous, she'll pop out and make her way back to Sept.
All right. And as we transition over, Sylvie's like on her way back, we'll say. We are going to transition over to Charlotte, as Charlotte is probably, I imagine, trying to talk to among the kin over who the fuck has a boat.
Yeah, boat is necessary. And ironically, I think the only time I've seen someone with a boat was when the Fianna rolled in with McDuncan.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess that's who I'm talking to.
Going to the Fianna? Which Fianna are you going to?
I mean, if there are Fiannakin conveniently around, awesome. I might actually, honestly, just... You know what? Let's cut this at the quick because it means I can talk while I'm on my way to go make that lovely arrangement. So, through the link, it's just, McDuncan, who do I ask for a vote?
Tona.
Steve.
All right.
His wife is a sailor as well.
Boat.
Yeah, we need a boat.
I mean, it's all right. A boat. Boat. Why? You going paddling on the lake or
your wet weather gear? Well, no. Actually, we're going to do something far crazier than that. We need to go.
Why? What have you done? What am I doing?
We're helping with some chiminage for the Sept.
Oh, help! We need a boat.
We do need a boat.
And how big of a boat are we talking?
Oh, enough to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 people out onto the lake today.
The lake. I mean, the lake on Sept.
No, like the Great Lake, like the big out
in
in the bay.
Fucking ocean.
Yeah, practically, pretty much.
So you want a ship, not a boat?
Well,
Jesus,
I need something that floats and will go out on the bay.
You know what, Charlotte? You know what? If you don't mind, it's like I'm just gonna throw in my 2 cents there. I'd like to know about this before 20 minutes beforehand. A little time to prep and
yeah.
Well, you've been leaving me out of a lot of things recently, and I don't take too kindly to that.
I'm sorry, McDuncan.
Oh, you know. That's all right. No, you can make it up to me. I'm sure you'll find a way.
I'm sure I will.
Aye. And if you want a boat, and luckily for you, I know a few people. Those people just happen to be Steve. His wife is a sailor.
Oh.
Aye. I don't know if she still is, but I think she still has the boat.
Oh, I imagine someone does. You came to Sept on a boat.
I came to Sept on a dinghy. It was a little wooden boat that went down the river.
Yeah, there's like a pause, like
and if,
boat.
like Charlotte, like look, all right. Like I've been on the ocean, like most of me fucking life, all right.
You know, I could.
If you do not want a dinghy,
insight.
Jesus fucking Christ!
And the company and the aid. You know, if you could.
Do you even know how to drive a boat?
I have no earthly idea.
Jesus fucking Christ! Who else is going with us?
3 of the Cleoths.
We have the Cleoth party on deck now, are we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and how many of them are sailors? Right? How many of them actually?
I'm guessing approximately 0.
All right.
You met
so,
Sylvie and Raimi, I think.
the
The other one's even newer.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. So it's me, you, and 3 others, and I'm the only one with experience at sea.
Yep.
And I don't know if you've noticed, Charlotte.
The massive fucking storm approaching.
The massive fucking storm off the coast. Yes,
that's why we have to be in the bay.
Oh, I mean that explains the chimney. I can see. I can
we
see.
have to get right to the middle of it.
That I can understand. But you're asking me, a man. I know how to find it. I know how to drive a boat. I know how to skipper. I know exactly how to skipper. I'm not saying I've done it a lot, but I know how to do it. My dad was a skipper. But you're asking me to go on a ship that's not even mine, and I've had no experience on. Take a load of fucking numpties with me that don't even have their sea leg. This is.
Yep,
you know
that's
what
I'm asking.
You know what? It's small chance of success, certainty of death. What are we fucking waiting for?
Shall I wait for you before I go to talk to Steve?
I think I'm going to miss out on this. I need to get me good raincoat.
Agnes, where's me wellies?
Agnes, I need me dungarees. And don't forget my hat.
Dungarees, woman. Yeah, no, Agnes rushes full pelt. Comes out with the Seaman's outfit, the bright yellow coat and everything.
Yep, bright yellow coat, a hat to match, pipe. So, wherever Charlotte is waiting for McDuncan.
Honestly, she's probably heading over to wait outside the fucking public housing. Oh no.
Right here, ready, Charlotte.
I thought I was.
What? You're not prepared? Where's your wellies?
What?
You don't have any wellies?
I don't even know what willies are.
Oh, you fucking Americans. All right, hold on. What size are you?
For what?
Shoe, feet, your foot. Have you got a big foot?
Size 7.
Size 7?
Yeah.
I like that. It's like, all right, actually, no, it's different. So that's a European. That's a 6. That's a 6. All right.
Shrugs helplessly.
I should, yeah, fucking Yanks. He walks back inside, comes back out.
The pink wellies.
Pink wellies, flowers on them. All right. Whatever you do, don't fucking lose these. These Ragnar says, all right. And she's let you borrow them. Hey?
No pressure, though, right?
Hey? No pressure. Like, this is your responsibility now. I hope you're right.
Don't lose the shoes.
Right?
Got it.
That's it. I've got me hat. Have you got a raincoat or have you got a Mac? Have you got a Mac? Got yourself a Mac.
What is a Mac?
Oh my fucking God, Charlotte, you're busting my balls here. You know, a waterproof, something.
I can get a poncho.
A poncho. Do you think this is fucking Splash Mountain or something?
I figured I was going to get soaked either way, so why bother?
You think this is, Charlotte? It's not a game.
I figured this was get wet the day trip.
Agnes hands out the pink coat.
McD takes it.
There will be a thank you thrown after her to ensure that she knows she's appreciated.
Oh, I tell you now, Charlotte, you are literally fucking me in the ass right now.
That seems excessive.
If we meet up, all right, if we meet up with all these people that we're all going to take, and none of them have wellies or Macs on, I'm going to lose my fucking shit.
Please don't terrify the Cleiths. I think all 3 of them are bound for our pact regardless.
Well, then they should know who the fuck I am and what it means to be safe on the seas.
All right, Charlotte. You know what? You do.
Do you want to be going overboard? Do you want to be going overboard
I
in the
do not.
storm?
My plan for not going overboard probably involved rope.
A rope? Well, get yourself a fucking woggle.
What?
I don't know what a fucking woggle is.
As Charlotte's like taking a second and she puts on the jacket, puts on the shoes, and she fucking dedicates those bitches so fast. She is not breaking these.
My God.
I have no idea what a woggle is, but maybe we should walk while you yell at me about sea terms I don't know.
So what? You know, the thing you use to get the kids when they swim, you know, the big fucking tube that's brightly colored. Helps them float.
What, like a pool noodle?
No, it's a woggle.
Here, I thought you were just going to tell me to put on some water wings.
You,
Grins.
what water wings?
Water wings. They're
called fucking armbands, Charlotte.
they're called water wings around
They're
here,
armbands.
McDuncan.
You fucking yanks. It's just a mumble at you, you fucking yanks. You're taking me out to sea.
Be en route to talk to Steve +1.
I mean,
Oh,
you'll hear them.
Will we?
Yes. Oh yeah. By that area where the laws were, and you'll hear the distinctive yelling. One is speaking Greek, the other is speaking speaking as an Irish person trying to speak Greek.
I'm just trying to imagine an Irish accent in Greek. I can't. Yeah, there's like a pause of like, oh, timing. Is that Steve yelling? Like glances over to Alistair like, what?
Oh, I know that. They sound like they're having a wonderful time.
Really?
I don't know. I don't speak fucking Greek, Charlotte.
I mean,
I
usually a
speak-
certain amount of volume is indicative of.
The only language that I speak is the Queen's. And there's a little bit on the side as well. I can throw in a bit of French for you, a bit of bonjour.
A bit of.
And the only language I speak is the Queen's. Suddenly Steve stops talking.
I see that got his attention.
All the Fianna just appear 800 years. You know what I mean? Oh.
And there it goes.
No, Steve. No. Eventually, Steve will see you guys coming, and he just like waves the hand. Go fucking suck on some porridge. You hear like a pop bang on the back of his head. He's walking over.
Boom.
Boom.
Ooh.
Oh, hello there.
Afternoon?
Hello there.
Just gives you kind of the expression, just. Oh. You know what I mean? It's like, it's
Go on, Charlotte.
It's ridiculous
Ask the man.
clothes. I can't. I
just
just
staring
imagine
at
them out
Charlotte.
and seeing them like,
I like the hat.
oh,
It's a nice fucking hat.
Oh, it is. No, I like the pink.
it's just the moment of, oh, Jesus Christ, I'm talking to the Ragabash on top of everything else. Fuck me. So, Steve.
Yes, Charlotte. That is Charlotte. Oh yeah, no, it is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's Charlotte. Came to ask a bit of a favor.
Oh, a favor. Is that why you're dressed up all fancy like?
Oh, yep. Favor asking clothes. Absolutely.
In the rain.
In the rain.
You look
About
like
to be
a
a
pair
lot
of
of it.
kids. You look like you're going off to a holiday on Splash World with your dad.
She wants to be mad, but the height difference makes it a pretty apt comparison. You're not wrong. However, I'm instead doing my level best to get out on the bay.
You want to go in the bay?
I do.
Looks at McDuckin. It's just this like one stare, like what?
Steve will see the rage fall bubbling underneath. It's like she wants to go out on the bay. She wants to go out on the fucking bay. She doesn't even have willies.
He just nods to himself. Like, okay. Okay, well, why you need my help to go for a walk on the bay in storm?
Well, you see, here's the thing: is I need to be out on the water.
Be out in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Looks at McDuncan again, just nods to himself.
Take out of the fucking water! Stop!
Duncan is just intensifying violently in the background.
I figured your friend, your packmate already told you the risk, so I'm not going to bother.
Oh yeah.
No, that's
Don't worry, I checked the weather on radar.
No, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. I have every faith in Uriah. Oh,
Gale Force wins. I'm
Mhm.
telling you, Gale Force fucking is that.
Oh, absolutely, definitively, Gale Force.
and again, I'm wondering why you're seeking my help on this.
Well, you see, you have something that nobody else here has, apparently, and that is a boat.
Oh, you want the boat? Oh God,
It's a ship.
looks in though. Looks over. Right, give me 1 minute. Starts to walk inside. There is more yelling.
He's cringing.
You eventually hear the sea. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
They want to go out now. You know what I mean? That
It's
type of thing.
just a slowly now. It's like, oh, you thought me telling you off was bad. Wait till this happens.
And just
You know
see,
what?
now, honey, she's an Adrian. Now, look, yeah, I realize she's stupid. I realize that. I get your point, but she's still an Adrian. Don't point that finger at me. You know what I mean? That's what you're hearing.
Oh boy.
Comes back out after about 5 minutes. Walks over, leans in. I mean, you can use the boat, but if you break it, well,
I will have hell to pay.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Understood.
It's down on the bay. Well, it's not down on the actual bay. That'd be fucking daft. It's down on the inner cove, away from the the.
It's on the docks.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
the So, I mean, do you even know how to use a ship?
This is where Charlotte finally glances over at fucking Alistair, like, I hope to God you know how to drive that thing, because otherwise.
Looks at McDuncan, who's dressed like this.
Or is it just a fancy get up and hope to God you make it?
Steve.
No, I have to check, because so
Steve.
far you've presented me with bright pink wellies, a captain's hat, and we're going out in the storm.
And a pipe. Thank you very much. But either way, I'll have you know, Steve, if you didn't already, I have been a fisherman most of my life, and I have lived on the sea.
Oh, okay, that's good. It's because it's not me asking, you know.
I know, no. I entirely understand. So all responsibility, it's under Charlotte. That she's the higher rank. Of course, it's her
Charlotte's
responsibility.
nodding along, like, oh yeah, it's on me.
Yeah, it's all on her. But I have the experience.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. Just nods again. By the time he's still nodding, McDuncan and Charlotte will see her that even the Jaws team plays as she comes out the fucking door.
Oh Jesus!
There
I was
she
hoping
is.
she was gonna look out the window. Fuck me.
No, there she's in the doorway. You can smell the black fury off her. Big wild hair, narrowing eyes.
It will just be a polite nod, because kinfolk, especially kinfolk who's doing her a favor.
He'll look over. Cassandra, he can sail. It's fine. The big one can sail. She just nods sagely. I fucking MacD.
He smiles.
Nods. Yeah, no. See, does the little wave. Wave. Fucking wave.
He waves.
Nudges Charlotte. Wave.
Yep, she waved.
Can hear her muttering something. Ah, she's lovely, really. Here are the keys.
Who's he handing them to?
McDuncan, like, for dear life. Keep them safe.
Please, for the love of God, man, bring it back.
Yeah, that's basically the expression he has in his face. Just, for mother of mercy, don't.
Hi, lad. I'll certainly try.
He just nods and, Well, I'll go make sure the wife is appeased.
Steve.
Yeah, yeah.
See, he kind of puts his arm around him, brings him in, whispers in his ear, I'm so sorry.
All right, man. All right. Just nods to himself as he walks in. There's this silence where he's like, "So, honey," just hear, that sort of thing.
All right, Charlotte, we have a boat.
All right, we have a boat.
Shit, I forgot to ask what it's fucking named. But it's all right. I shall see the name on the side when we get to the docks.
You shall indeed.
Steve sticks his head out. It's called the Andromeda. This is pulled back in.
The little hand reaches out, grabs, yanks. Oh God.
The Andromeda.
Oof.
I mean, that's a fancy name.
That's a pretty solid name.
No, I mean the boat. I mean, my dad's boat is called the fucking Rockhopper.
Sounds pretty solid too.
It was the Flying Scotsman, but after he crashed it at least 3 times on the rocks, it just had to be called the Rockhopper.
3 times.
Aye, 3 times. Storms. I'm telling storms, Charlotte.
I can't imagine. She's pulling out her phone, making sure the others know to meet them. If it does your heart any good, Sylvie is doing her level best to make sure we stay afloat.
That's not my heart you got to worry about. I'm excited. You see, I like this kind of shit. Just want to hope that this boat fucking comes back.
Yep. Yeah, me too.
Well, they are then. Come on then. Let's not waste any time.
Oh yeah. I imagine they're packaging themselves up. I don't know if the bay is within a walking distance or it's a drive.
Yeah. No, you gotta drive.
All right, so yeah, she'll message out the various others from the group to get them, put on your fucking wet gear because it's gonna fucking rain. For the love of God, if you have galoshes, put them on or my packmate will lose his complete mind. But yeah, we'll essentially text them out to come meet them at the vehicle so that they can just do it all in one go. Oh, don't all come at once.
I imagine Sylvie will be one of the first people there.
Yep. She'll get a hand lifted vaguely in her direction as she's headed over. Just the haha, I have spotted you.
Yeah, and she'll wave to Charlotte and McDuncan.
McDuncan waves. He does not look happy.
It does look yellow though.
He looks like a fucking captain.
I'm imagining the Gordon's fisherman.
What's this? It's all you need to fucking do. Yar. But anyway, McDuncan will make his way up to the boat. The Andromeda.
Yeah, it's a modest sized boat. It's a decent, it's a proper. It wouldn't be like a fancy ship. It's got an underloft in it and all that, but it's got motor powered and everything.
What does it look like, Tony? How big is it?
All right, I will get it for you now.
Because is it like a boat where it's like a steering wheel and a motor, or is it like, is it like a
boat with steering wheel? Boat with a steering wheel and motor.
All right. So on the smaller side of boats.
Yeah. Let me just get it for you now. I just have to find my files.
This is fine. Just so I have a picture in my head.
Whoa!
There'll be a lot of that in a bit.
Whoa! I'm there now. Well, you'll be glad, Mac Duncan, because you're going to laugh because what you actually realize is not a boat at all.
Oh God, it's a fucking diggy. Oh my God, I'm just gonna jump in the sea now. Just get it over and done with.
What?
No, it's not actually technically a boat. It's actually technically a yacht.
Oh, it's a yacht. Even
Mhm.
better.
No, it's just a rowboat. No, there it is. There's the Andromeda.
That's about what I had in mind.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world. You're like, oh, well, that's not too bad. You know, it's nice.
It's like, yeah.
Cozy.
Can you put it into this light?
It's right there.
Oh, there
It's
it
right
is.
there.
My bad.
Jeez, Katie.
So McDuncan is stood in front of the boat like that was the middle ground of what I was expecting. So that is satisfactory. You know, I mean, we won't die instantly.
I'm liking the odds better and better.
So, the good news is that I was able to talk to the wave spirits, and as long as we stay in the boat, they will be able to keep us safe, and also it will work in the Umbra. But if anyone gets out of the boat or falls overboard or anything like that, they won't be protected. So everybody wants to stay in the boat.
Right.
I mean, I could have fucking told you that. You don't want to. It's a storm. It's just common sense.
And Jewel will glance around because I'm just going to assume the other two are there, even though they are silent as hell. You're like, everyone hear that?
I said the mental image would be going, I used to live in a desert.
Are both of you muted?
Nick is muted.
Nick is muted. Bob, I don't know.
Well, I feel like a massive idiot. I muted myself and totally spaced that I was muted.
We've all done it, buddy.
I'm sorry. Wilhelm is there with Wilhelm is there with already wearing a life preserver. It still has the tag on it. And in his arms are some more life preservers. There are, 4 other life preservers, and Wilhelm does a quick head count. Yeah, okay, so I brought 4 life vests.
There's the slow glance over to Big Duncan because she wants to see his expression. Is he going to be happy or mad? It's really a toss-up.
It's just a slow turn. Takes 1 step forward. Why, hello there. I don't believe we've met. We'll get this out of the way. I am Alistair McDuncan, known to the nation as the Iron Lung. Fianna Galliard cleareth of the nation, born upon 2 legs.
Well, damn fine to meet you. I am Wilhelm Crow, cleareth of the nation, Get of Fenris, Ragabash. Fantastic to meet you.
Wonderful. Wilhelm. I see you've bought some life jackets there, my friend.
Yeah, because I figure if we're going out on the water, then, we might want to be safe.
You look at that. Look at that, everybody. Puts his hand on his shoulder. That is initiative. However, you're not wearing any fucking wellies. Points down at his feet.
I'm sorry, what is a willy?
Oh my God.
Charlotte's looking off and trying not to smile so hard.
As the wind starts howling.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just make. smiles. Just like, yeah, it's just it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Have you been on a ship before, Wilhelm?
Yeah.
Yes.
And,
Oh, my, the fucking Lord. Jesus. All right. Oh, that's something at least.
yeah. So, I mean, okay. If you're, I mean, are you the captain? I mean, you're dressed like it.
I would be your skipper for this evening.
Oh, okay. So, okay, fine then. Team captain. I like it.
Well, you know, we use the term captain a little bit lightly because, you know, the whole ranking system. Oh, there's an Adrian Studd there, and she is my alpha. The skipper will just do wonderfully.
Skipper, gotcha.
You know, because I don't want to get into that cloudy gray area, and you know that might end up with my face being broken.
You know what? Actually, you are pretty correct. We are on Sept. Someone might take what I'm saying a little out of context. You are actually very right. Raya, Charlotte. Do you wanna like, you know, like smack me around a bit? I really didn't mean to insult you there.
No, we need to get in the boat.
Right?
Okay, smack around later. Got it. Willie, life vest.
Yes, please.
Here you are.
Yeah,
And
she will
one
straight buckle up in that.
for-
No shame.
Yeah, and one for you, Skipper.
But Duncan takes the life vest.
Sylvie, one for you.
Thank you.
And I am not mistaken. Remy is there, right?
He is there.
Good. Okay. And Remy, one for you.
Huh. All right.
I just love Robbie's expression staring out at the boat like, I have never been in one of these.
Yeah.
Remy, for the love of God, please tell me you've been on a fucking boat before.
So, Big Duncan, I don't have a map with me, but Nevada's predominantly a desert.
Yeah. But I mean, surely you've been boating in Lake Mead, right?
No.
Why have you not been boating in Lake Mead? That seems like something I would do all the time.
There were other things that needed to be attended to, so no, I never went on any boating trips in one of the few bodies of water present in the state of Nevada.
All right, it's fine. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. All right. Please, ladies and gentlemen, if we would like to board the boat. Do you know how to board the boat?
Yeah.
Sure thing, Skipper. Oh, wait, sorry. Aye, Skipper. Remy, just take this life vest. Do you know how to wear a life vest? Do you see how it is hooked on to me?
I am
That's how it
entirely
needs to be.
confident that I can wear an orange vest, yes.
Do you know how to properly strap it to yourself?
You know, why don't you help him
I'm
with that
not
while we
trying
hit
to be antagonistic towards you. I'm literally trying to make
Maybe
sure
just
that
clicks the
you
little plastic fucking buckles in, like, and then stares.
Yeah, but it's loose at your sides. It could come off. Listen,
Yeah.
we'll get on the boat and I'll do it for you on the way, okay?
Let's just get this thing going.
As McDuncan gets other words, like, I swear to God, if somebody dies and it's just me, I will haunt you all.
That seems pretty fair.
So, McDuncan, let's get this show on the road. Roll me dex
All right.
drive.
Can I first roll some ancestors to try and get some more drive?
Yes, you can.
Please tell me you have an extra ally.
Of course I do.
Thank God.
Right, but I only have ancestors 2, so I should roll this.
This is going to be amazing if you botch.
Please, if I botch, oh my God, this will be insane. Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Okay. So, 1 second, McDuncan.
If I botched, we would all be dead. I'm sorry, I'm calling it there.
If you had a botched, this would have been changed from a very merry, exciting trip to the death to like playing chicken with a tsunami.
Yeah.
Thank you for not botching, Alistair.
Oh.
Now, 1 minute. I'm about to get this guy, this ancestor that's going to guide you shipping.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So, as you're all clambering on the boat, everything is, it's a bit rocky. For the man in the desert, Jesus fuck, you don't feel well. We'll get to that later, but oh, Remy, you don't like this. Don't like this at all. But as Alistair, as you're plowing along on the boat, you put your hands on the wheel, everything feels comfortable. You look over, you see, beside you, a man with a pipe similar to yours as he takes a puff out of the pipe. You want to make a hard turn here now, lad? Guide her in like you're guiding in between the woman's parts. You know what I'm saying? You're fucking covered.
Oh.
Brilliant. Yeah, no, just the slow sage nod of yes.
Now, for my save, give me that dex thing.
So,
Give me that
what do I
dex.
get now?
You get 2 additional dice.
That's fantastic. All right,
So give me that dex drive.
It's 2 additional dice.
Because you have actual experience with Borton.
With Borton. It's a decent dice pool.
Oh,
It's a decent roll.
Oh, yeah. You kind of, you ease her out. You go over the waves. It so much so that Remy doesn't feel the immediate seasickness. You're like, not like, oh, God. But your legs are a bit wobbly. Like even Charlotte, and for those who are not experienced in boating, it's particularly in this weather, it's wobbly as shit. Like you find yourself having to sit down just to steady yourself. Like, oh God, I don't want to stand up at all. I will need another Dex Athletics for you, Dex Drive for you, MacDuncan. This time you will need a minimum of 3 successes to escape seasickness for those who are not familiar with sea.
There you go. Well, that's
all right. That's a baller roll. Yeah, MacDuncan is flying it. You turn. You realize you got to move fast. The key here is fast because I'll give it to you this for free, MacDuncan. That storm is building, and it's building big. You can flat fucking see it. It is getting angrier. It is getting. You know what? You've seen these before. You know exactly what's coming. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, he's like, while there is calm in somewhat of the outskirts of the storm, it is, if we need to get to the eye, now is my fucking time.
Yeah, pretty much. You gotta move. So, one more roll then, MacDuncan. What are the rest of you doing then while MacDuncan's making the roll? Where are you seated? What are you doing? Are you looking out anywhere? What? Give me the layout of the group.
So, Wilhelm, for his part, has absolutely insisted on making sure that Remy has a form-fitting vest. Not too tight, not too loose, just right.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, Charlotte's probably making sure that she's got a hold of the ladder, but is probably beginning to hitch like some rope to the ladder.
Okay. And Sylvie?
Sylvie is looking out over the water, whistling for her spirit friends.
Well, yeah, currently you're in the Tellurian and you feel the boat moving a lot smoother, but give me a perception alertness.
All right.
And how'd you do in your drive there, MacDuncan?
4 successes.
All right. Making good headway, making really good headway. Like you can see the eye, but you're like, okay, doing good. We're doing fine. Nice and easy, steady as she goes.
That is just pissing it down with rain. You can barely fucking see anything. It's one of those boats where the steering wheel is on. No, the steering wheel's on the top, dude.
Yeah, I know.
So he's just getting blasted with this shit. It's like, yeah, fucking what?
3. There you go. Beautiful. Oh, Sylvie, you see. Well, you can kind of see the wave. The waves are making MacDuncan's ride a lot smoother. You're not being hit hard by the waves. But I'll put it like this: in the distance, that's what you're seeing.
Oh shit. Okay.
Now, the question is, Sylvie, they told you they'd cover you in the Umbra. Are you going to try cross over, which means you'll cross the boat over as well?
Yes.
Roll your Gnosis. Difficulty 5 out here.
Okay. Two successes.
All right, so you guys are going over. I need Remy and I need Charlotte to make me stamina checks. It will be difficulty 8 because you're not familiar with sea and you're about to shift into the Umbra. The rest of you, you feel it happening. Like McDuncan, you're shifting along. You're like, wait a fucking second. You know what I mean? You feel like you and the boat beginning to fade.
Oh yeah, so as you know that feeling goes, he's been warned. He knows it's going to happen. It's just like the shouting back down to them. So prepare yourselves, you fucking landlubbers. We're about to go into uncharted waters. He's screaming at the top of his lungs.
And how are we doing on the stamina checks then for me?
One success.
Diff 8?
Diff 8, yes.
So 2.
Okay. So, McDuncan Dex had legs real quick. Now Dex drive real quick. Difficulty 7 this time, but you got your extra dice. So Remy, you feel probably out of the most out of everybody when they shift over, and you're like, "Whoa!" It's like, "Oh God, oh God." You know what I mean? Now, McDuncan, you're like, "Steer, steer, steer," and that's when you realize that's a swell. As you look up and you see all the water spirits, and Sylvie, you hear them going, "Oh no." And McDuncan, I want you to look up, and for Remy too, because I feel like Remy, make me a perception alertness. Because McDuncan failed the swell move. Make me a perception alertness, Remy. I just want you to just make this because you're the desert man.
Oh boy.
4 successes.
There you go, Remy.
Guys, is there supposed to be a wall over there?
Just hold on tight.
Oh God, that's not a wall.
Those aren't walls. You know what I mean? I remember you like. I go just put this in the viewpoint of everybody. Is like, particularly the man of the desert. I just feel like this is perfect. So, McDuncan, you realize what's happening. You are kind of like, oh shite. For Remy, you look up and up and up, and you see these thousands of wave spirits going, oh, we're gonna come down. You know what I mean? Well, that's what Sylvie hears. The rest, you just hear this whooshing sound. But Remy, you realize that's not a wall, that's a wave. And now, I'm going to give you all, I'm going to get you all to roll initiative. And on your initiative action, I want you to tell me how you're going to brace yourself or how you're going to brace the boat. Because that's very important. So, everyone roll initiative for me.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. 1d10 plus. $15 from Wilhelm.
Yep, put it in the side chat there for Katie.
Gotcha.
And feel free to throw on the Interstellar, the Mountains soundtrack as well for that as well, for this scene, because this is the most fitting.
Oh, please. As much as I would love to, Tony, I can't do that, I'm afraid.
Pirates of the Caribbean music kicks in as McDuncan's trying to steer.
Like, Pirates of the Caribbean, 10 hours. I'm currently 34 minutes through it.
There you go. That's probably the best image of what Remy's going to see. There you go. All right. So would you mind putting that in a list for me there, Katie?
Yep, doing my best. Sorry,
But-
I'm not used to Win 10, so I'm trying to find my damn.
So what for context, while Katie's doing her thing, for poor Sylvie, you just hear the whispers going, whoa! Because they're all coming down in one big, massive crescendo. McDuncan, you see that's about to tip over. Remy, you're just staring horrified as that's a wave. And Wilhelm, you look up from your safety zone and realize that's not safe anymore. That's really not safe. The levels of not safe the safety zone is, oh my god. So we're going to go with the top of the initiative, which is Wilhelm. What are you doing? How are you securing yourself, or how are you trying to keep the boat stable? What are you doing?
Okay. So Wilhelm is going to loosen the life jacket enough to go into Galbro, and he's going to try
I hate to break it to you there, Wilhelm, buddy. That life jacket is not dedicated. There is no life jacket anymore.
Good. Okay, they're in the water. So in that case, gonna go to. It's probably a little too small to go to Krynos in here, huh?
Yeah, Glabro is your best bet.
All right.
Or Lupus. Glabro or Lupus are your best bets.
Okay. Go into Galbro, and Wilhelm will try to make sure that the front windshield does not crash in on all of us.
Give
Just
me
so
a
race against it.
strength athletics roll.
Strength athletics. Yes. You got it. Okay, good. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. For Galbro. Plus 2
Here you go. Here's some music for you guys.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nicely done. All right, you run up and just start to hold on to like the hold in, like probably bunking your feet down and going. "Rrr!" That will add 6 dice to the ship soak collectively,
Ooh, damn. Okay.
which means that's going to help. Okay, Remy, what are you doing, buddy?
Remy will take the glabber and knowing dick all about boats. There's the guy pressed up against the front glass, and the guy steering the boat is there. That seems cool. He'll just try to brace himself near anything that seems like a fixture. Something that's
Okay,
nailed down.
give me a strength athletics.
5 successes.
All right, you kind of tie yourself down pretty quickly. You kind of brace up close to Wilhelm. Fuck me, I keep saying Wilhelm. Wilhelm. Whereas he's trying to brace the boat, you're trying to brace yourself. So you kind of stack up underneath it. So if it does crash over, you're not going to go flying overboard. And you kind of start going, oh God, as you secure yourself in pretty soundly. Charlotte, what are you doing?
Wilhelm has made a good point by bracing the windshield. Is there anything else that looks especially braceable? I mean, the thing's just kind of what it is at the moment.
The motor.
Motor? Yep.
The roof
That
motor.
is. Yep. That's going to have to happen. All right. So, yeah. Once she's finished tying herself to the ladder to make sure that if she loses her grip, she won't be lost at sea. Yeah, she's going to come over, probably, she's probably gonna have to take Glabro. So fuck the rope, I guess, and fuck the life jacket. Fuck me. Let me check and see how I'm doing without Glabro, because I would love to not drown. No, I'm good. All right. Yeah, she's not gonna take another shape. She's just tied herself on, but she's gonna go and try to, prop up behind the motor and basically brace the cover for it so that it doesn't get washed out, because she may not know much about boats, but she knows a good bit about motors. So yeah, it is time to brace up and try to keep that thing from getting damaged by the wave.
Give me another strength athletics.
Okay.
Torna, is this a group effort?
Yes.
Would my supporter merit add 1 die to our group effort?
Yes.
Excellent. You all have 1 extra die for this group effort.
Should I roll the 1 extra die?
Yes. If you're joining in Wilhelm and supporting the boat, you get 1 extra die. If you're supporting yourself, you don't.
Oh, well, I didn't want that die.
Well, poop. That's only 1.
That's only 1. I don't think
Not
any
as-
of her shit.
It's kind of like you're trying your best to help. Wilhelm seems to have a more secure footing. You're kind of wobbling. You're not used to you're just not used to this weather. You know what I mean? You're kind of slipping and sliding, really. But you've tied yourself down, which is not too bad. Sylvie, what are you doing there, buddy?
Sylvie is going to shift up into Glabro and try to brace the roof.
All right, give me the same roll as Charlotte. Don't forget, thanks to Wilhelm, you'll get an extra die.
Yee! Okay, 2. Just 2 successes.
All right, so you managed to get a little stable bit of push room, but you honestly kind of find yourself shaking a bit. You know what I mean? It's a nerve-wracking process. You're like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. You know what I mean? It's a really nerve-wracking process, but you know, you get a bit of secure things. Alistair, what are you doing?
Alistair McDuncan, as the wave is coming onto us, which way is it coming onto us?
Like the picture that I have there.
Are they coming straight forward or on the side or
on the side?
On the side?
Yeah.
Turn the boat forward.
Dex drive.
Well, more to like a 45-degree angle, if you get what I'm saying. So like kind of going up the side. But yeah.
Yep. Dex drive.
It's quick. That is 4 successes.
Yeah, you whip. How'd you whip that bitch around?
So as he's kind of standing on top of this, everybody's bracing down. He just shouts back, "Ladies and gentlemen, put your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye, because this is about to get fucking hairy." As he throws the wheel round to the right-hand side, the modal spin round violently behind Charlotte's head, and he'll start to turn the boat towards a right 45-degree angle. Going
with 4 successes, that bitch whips around like.
And he will hold on to that fucking wheel like no tomorrow.
All right, the wave is going to hit. For the people who braced, your stamina athletics is difficulty 6. For the people that mainly concentrated on the boat, it is going to be difficulty 8. However, I will roll for the boat afterwards.
All right.
So buckle up, buckaroos.
Rolling what?
For the people who brace the boat, it will be difficulty 8. If for the people who also on top of that brace themselves, like Remy and Charlotte, the stamina athletics roll is difficulty 6. For people who solely focused on the boat, it'll be difficulty 8.
Stamina athletics.
Oh shit!
I'm like a fucking iron god.
Only 2. All right.
All right. Nicely done, everybody. That thing. Oh god, you know what I mean? I'm gonna say that even with the modicum of successes, like Remy especially, Jesus fuck, like Mac Duncan, you're like holding on for dear life. That thing nearly rockets the boat. Like, I'll put this into perspective. We'll see. That's how much damage it does to the boat.
Oh!
Now the boat Thankfully, all you guys braced it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's still standing. Sylvie's barely holding on for dear life. Like, Sylvie, you kind of get rocketed back, but you're still in the boat. But you bash up against the wall, like, take, just on reflex, you could take about 3 lethal just from the impact. Like, that would broke someone's back.
Fucking hurts.
Yeah. But the boat is still standing, although, like, Alistair, you just realized, Jesus, like, you know what I mean? You can hear some of the water spirits going, we did it, we're alive! You know what I mean? From underneath the thing. But the wave passes, and you're just all kind of like, oh! But the MacDuncan, you realize the winds are still howling. Like, it's...
Oh, yeah, no.
You gotta move.
Oh, yeah, no, he's pushing that boat through its paces,
Your drive rolls will be difficulty 7 due to the damage taken.
Yeah, and he'll it's kind of the look to the side to that ancestor that's over his shoulder. Now let's tame this bitch.
Hang on there now. Aye. You put her in starboard. You put her straight forward and you go ahead like you're going right up the crack of the doom. Plow forward and don't. If there's another wave, adjust. Don't take it straight on like a madman. Oh.
Yeah, and he'll plow forwards.
All right. Give me that dex drive. How is everybody doing as they kind of come out? Because you'd be coughing up water. Like, Sylvie, you're kind of slumped downwards because
she is
smack.
She is leaning on something and coughing.
For Wilhelm, the only reason why he was able to, take that so well is because he took in one great deep breath before the water rushed in and all over us. And as it started to recede, lets it out. How is everybody? Are we okay? MacDuncan, are you up there?
You just hear maniacal laughter as the boat is just plowing forwards.
Yeah, sure. It's resetting her feet, looking back, like trying to pull some of the damp, flyaway hair out of her face as she points over. Remy, grab Sylvie. Shit.
I'm alive.
Remy finishes vomiting.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but that was it. That finally fucking did it. I don't need a stamina roll to tell me that is the one that would do it.
Yeah.
And then just kind of wobble happy slaps over to Sylvie, grabbing her as though she is a potato sack or other type of agricultural sack material, and dragging her to relative safety.
Gentle.
All safety being relative in this situation.
But so Sylvie and Remy, give me another perception alertness.
Okay. Two successes.
All right, Remy, what did you get?
What? We're back to my usual perception alertness successes.
All right, Remy, look at that. Look at that in the water. This one right
here.
My eyes don't deceive me. The water is currently a series of death horses.
And what you'll see, because Sylvie and Remy see this, you'll see these two. One wave is across the other. Like, you look from your east to your west. The bigger one is just like rising up, going, Whoa! And then the other one comes from the west, going, Whoa! You know what I mean? They just seem to just go at each other.
We're in a sandwich, folks.
So MacDuncan, because they point this out, McDungan, you see that this and this. Charlotte, everyone starts to see that. Essentially, you're on the direction to the eye, but these two are just running at each other at full speed, like making these. They sound terrifying in the Umbra to Sylvie with spirit speech. It's like, oh, I'll fuck you up. You know what I mean?
Shit.
They're fighting.
So from Wilhelm, they're fighting. Oh my god, this is the most crazy cool thing I've ever seen.
So McDuncan,
Say, she's like twitched around to like look over her shoulder, like fuck.
wits drive, McDuncan. And for the rest of you, what are you doing? How are you prepping yourself, Sylvie? What are you doing with the water spirits? Like, let's find out what you guys are doing.
Sorry, what was that roll?
Wits drive. You'll
Wits
all have
drive.
one action each to figure out how you're going to try and survive
Oh,
the
God.
fucking crunch.
You want to just keep using the same initiative?
Yeah. We'll start off with Wilhelm first.
So, shit.
Oh no.
Yeah, more or less the same. Wilhelm will just have to try and brace the glass again. There's no way he can let this boat crumble.
Okay. Give me a strength athletics.
All right. So at wait, what's the difficulty? 6?
6. Yes, difficult 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
All right. Remy, run. Take, like, got it. Got it. Fuck. All right. We go down to Remy. Hey, buddy. How are you dealing with
Well,
the seahorse storm?
now that we have lost Sylvie, even though she is here, I can still just hear her voice. I'm right here. I can still hear her voice. But now that Sylvia's gotten knocked around, it's Ramey's turn to try to deal with the fucking motor and make sure it doesn't come flying off the boat.
Give me a Dex technology.
Ha ha! Oh, buddy, pal, friend. I don't have technology.
Oh, buddy. Give me a pure Dex. Difficulty 7.
I have technology. He's just trying to muscle this shit. With 3 successes. Hilarious.
Oh, for some reason, Remy just runs over and just goes, poof, and then, like, adjusts it in. The motor says, like, back to and you feel your next drive roll, you'll have an extra dice thanks to Remy's. I'm just going to fiddle with things and poke it.
I mean, let's be real. This is probably just panic percussive maintenance.
Yeah, pretty much. Work, please. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Charlotte. Hey, buddy. That's
Charlotte.
motor.
Yep.
Technology. Buddy, you even see the
I-
Weaver spirit's like, oh god, like making all these words like staring
So
at the 2 waves.
I have 2 questions. One is, would it apply to a craft since it's essentially an engine?
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah.
And 2, can I make the roll? Can I also feed those Weaver spirits in Osis?
Yes, you can make both. So you're not spending rage, so I'll let you spending gnosis. So do it.
Yeah, she will. When she sees them start scrambling, she just like basically slams her hand down just in front of one of them, like plops her hand on top of the engine, one of the parts that doesn't get obscenely hot, and yeah, feeds out a point of gnosis. And yeah, with Remy doing some panic percussion, she will try to see if she can keep this fucker running. And this is, you said wits?
Witchcraft.
1, 2,
Quick time
3,
event, I'll allow this
4.
because it essentially is a quick time.
Okay, so 5.
Charlotte, McDuncan. Well, you feel it first, but Charlotte, you hear the Weaver spirits go engage. They all like doof, 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 doof. They like Remy. You watch them make these weird robotic sounds. They just latch on, and suddenly that motor, like Remy, you're nearly knocked off it because it just begins to accelerate. McDuncan, you get 5 extra dice in your next drive roll.
Holy shit.
All of you feel the boat, the motor just goes. It just starts accelerating at full speed. We come to Sylvie.
Okay. Seeing these big fuck off water spirits.
They are massive wave spirits. They are gigantic.
Yeah, they are enormous. Sylvie is going to sing as loud as she can to try and get their attention away from beating each other up.
Oh boy.
They're gonna kill us.
That's gonna be Dex Performance difficulty 8 because I'm gonna put it like that. Look at the size of those things.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at the fucking size of those things. If you give me a witch check, I might be able to help you as well.
Okay. I will roll wits. Wits plus what? Or
It's
just
witch-
straight wits?
Straight wits.
Okay.
Oh no! Sing away.
Nope, nothing.
Sing
Alrighty.
away. Difficulty 8. Okay, you managed to sing. You get 2 successes. You start. What exactly are you singing?
I will put the link in the chat so other people can hear it. But she will be singing, "Hoist the Colors."
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
High or low, Heather? High or
low.
low? Very, very important question. High or low?
Low.
Oh no!
High roller, baby.
She said low.
I know.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, sing away. You sing "Hoist the Colors." You know the wave spirits start to stop and like stare for an initial minute. But I will get to you, Heather.
Okay.
But Mac Duncan. They're slowing up a bit, trying to slowly stop, you know what I mean? But again, the momentum and all the other things around them, you're still going to get crushed. Just not as badly. But Mac Duncan, there's a gap. See that big one there? The greenish one?
Yeah.
It's a gap. Now,
It's a gap.
you have a lot of dice. If you try go for the gap, I'll give you your stupid dice. It'll be a higher diff. I'll give you your stupid dice.
Tony, you should know it right now. That's an offer I can't refuse.
As I'll put this in the side chat as Mac Duncan sees the gap. We put it around the minute mark. And he realizes I can do this.
So there's a moment as he's looking around panicked and he sees it. There's the gap. The gap. And it's that moment where he just kind of like, it's just a deep breath, takes off his hat, holds it over his heart. Hey, let's fucking do this. And he will just slam that thing forward. How many dice do I get?
You have 5 extra dice from Charlotte, 3 extra dice from Nick, and your stupid dice. Higher diff.
So it's Dex Drive.
Yep.
So it's 7.
Yep.
Plus my 5 from Charlotte.
Yep.
Plus 3 from Nick.
And
18 D10 diff 8.
Diff 8. Here it goes.
Oh, here we go, baby.
If you listen to music, it's even better at describing what this is.
That is.
Fucking dab out and kill him.
2, 3, 4, 5, -2. That is 3 successes.
All right. Remy, you're going to vomit. Charlotte, you're definitely going to vomit. Wilhelm, you nearly get there. And Sylvie, you're just feeling, as you're singing, you vomit as well, like mid-sing. Because this is the bumpiest ship ride you've ever gone on.
Oh, yeah.
As McDuncan, you see, like, I'll put this into perspective. So the gap is small. It's bumpy. So the ship goes up and down and up and down and up and down. This is jarring because you can feel your legs beginning to go up and down, up and down. And like, yeah, I can imagine Charlotte's like, what the fuck are you doing? And McDuncan's like, driving. And then next thing you know,
what the fuck are you doing? Improvising!
And then what's going to happen is the next wave that comes up from this big thing, he sizes up and you're midair. And you just sail through and just water just whoosh, goes through. You're all soaking wet as you literally cut through the guy's belly and just flop out the other side as these two make a resounding clash. Not punching each other, it looks like they hugged each other almost. As what happens is when they fall back, this is where the third success comes in. That force just accelerates you guys forward with the supercharge. McDuncan, you weren't ready to go that fast, essentially. So give me a Dex Athletic drive to slow yourself down because, oh god, turbocharge.
Dex drive again?
Yeah. Difficulty 7 again.
That is 3 successes.
Yep, you just managed to steer it the right way. You're like, ho, ho, ho. Do you know what I mean? I'm holding. She's giving away. And then, yeah. So how are you guys feeling after that? Like, essentially, you went airborne and then cut through the water and then landed with a resounding crash. But the ship's fine, mostly.
Man, it's a good thing we brought those life vests, huh?
Yeah. Best $150 I ever spent.
Oh god. Oh fuck.
Are we okay?
Just rubbing her face, like after having. I mean, on the bright side, the puke doesn't really last because the water. She glances back to see if the little pattern spiders are still attached to the engine.
They're holding on for dear life. Just
all right.
You're making those like sparks coming out of them.
It occurs to her. She's glancing around. Is there a hatch anywhere?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure we don't die. Oh, God, I'm gonna be sick again. And she will just kind of, honestly, with the rope and all, will just kind of keep handholds and let herself kind of slide partway down the deck until she can find the hatch and wrench it open and get in there.
What are you doing in there?
Honestly, checking on the hull.
It's managing. It took a sizable knock, but it's not leaking badly.
Here's the real question. Please tell me it's reinforced with steel.
Yeah, it is.
Because the chances Charlotte can do anything to wood, pretty low.
It's got some steel on it.
Yeah, she will try to see, like, she can't awaken shit, but she will be hunting around looking for any signs of wakefulness in the steel portions of it.
There's a bit, not a lot. To be fair, you kind of look around. That sizable knock you took from the wave, it's not looking good.
Oh, come on. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on.
But you're speeding along. It's still working. Like, it's just, oh god, this thing took a fucking hit. You can't afford to take another wave hit. I'll put it like that.
She's just trying to make contingencies. That's literally all she's doing down there.
Give me a wits tech. I'll get to you in a second because Heather did something.
She did.
Yes.
All right, I'll be here. You do you.
So everyone give me an alertness except McDuncan, who's too busy driving.
Just so intense. It's like, ah!
I don't see shit.
So let me know how you guys did.
I see nothing.
I'm going to assume I don't see anything since I'm below deck.
Give me a perception nurse to hear it.
Oh.
This is not
Awesome.
sight-based. This is hearing. But Mac Duncan, because of the roar of the engine, you're not going to hear this. I'm just going to tell you this now.
Three.
Right, what's everybody's successes?
0.
Also 0.
Oh,
Beautiful.
3. What you, Nick? You're muted, Nick.
Nick, you muted.
Oh, he said BRB.
Oh.
I meant
No. Side chat.
I'm in an echo chamber.
It echoes. Because they're swimming by the, where you are.
I'm not gonna lie, just yelling up from out of the fucking hull is, Sylvie, please tell me that's good.
Now, Sylvie, you can hear it. Roll me willpower.
Give me just a second.
Remy, you can roll to hear it too.
To hear it again?
Yes. Sorry,
Okay.
no, Cheryl pointed it out. Yes.
Yeah, Charlotte had the luck of being in like a big, open, echoey space.
Oh yeah, now the successes come rolling in the 3.
Roll me your willpower.
Okay. What's the difficulty?
7.
Oh, wouldn't you know I failed?
So, Remy, you kind of lean up against the boat edge, like, huh. Reminds you of oddly the songs you'd hear about. These odd, Viking songs in the mist. It's like, huh. You even see her in the water, like, oh, that's oddly like Helga.
Oh, wasn't that fancy? I mean, let's all thank God for a second that Remy's not the one driving the fucking boat.
You just, you just can't help but look and just stare.
Okay.
Now, Sylvie, give me
Yes.
an alertness check, and you succeeded, right?
I'm rolling that now. I still got nothing.
Okay, roll me your willpower, difficulty 8. Because Remy heard it, so he had a better chance of diffusing it.
Okay. I got 1.
That's all you need, because you hear the song, and you manage to resist that urge. And when you look over at Remy staring out almost lovingly at the water, at this lovely thing, Remy sees this. What you're going to see, Sylvie, is that.
Oh, hell no.
And Remy's just, slowly reaching over. Until I say, Remy, you're going towards that voice. You haven't got over the boat yet, but you just want to go near it.
All right, you let me know when I'm out of the boat.
I will. So, Sylvie, what are you doing? Because Remy's just, like, yeah, oh.
We are snatching Remy and yanking him back.
Give me boat strength brawl.
All right.
Oh, Nick is still gone. Also, you're still driving. You haven't heard anything.
Yeah.
During the tournament.
That heady
Still content
combo
on not
of
killing us all.
hard of hearing and a fucking boat motor.
Yeah. What? Oh, Jesus, Remy.
Yeah, I got 4.
Okay, let's see. Boop-a-doop-de-doop-de-doop. Come on. Here we go. I have one.
Yeah, he tosses you off. He's one turn away. He's 2 turns away from the thing, the going overboard.
So at this point, Sylvia's going to answer Charlotte. It's not good. We have to stop Raimi. He's trying to get off the boat.
Just from underneath, it's just the fuck. She's hauling.
So Charlotte decks that legs to get up in 1 turn, so you'll be able to act on the turn that Sylvie's acting. Otherwise, it's up to you.
Did I learn anything from the tech?
I will get to you in the tech roll in a minute. Worry more about Remy than your tech, Charlotte.
All right. I just didn't want to forget it. What was the roll again? Dex Athletics?
Dex Athletics.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, you're up. You climb up and you see Remy's like, but it's so pretty.
Nope.
You can try grapple him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, I will rep it with a grapple roll, but she's literally trying to just grab him by the back of the shirt, belt buckle, whatever.
Yeah,
and it's just
roll your grapple.
Gonna try to pull his goofy ass below deck. Strength brawl.
And Remy resist.
That's 4.
Yes.
You son of a bitch!
I really gotta bang this girl.
No one
right?
can stop a character that I'm playing from dying.
He just elbows Charlotte in the face. He's 1 turn away from going overboard.
No one can.
Son of a bitching gets louder.
No one can stop my characters from dying.
So both of you have an action to grapple him, or you can try to do something else. I don't know. What are you going to? It's up to you guys. Otherwise, he's over.
Not gonna lie, Charlotte's gonna look over at Sylvia and be like, all right, 1, 2, 3, grab!
So, roll your strength roll. Just roll. And then let me try resist
and
this.
I am gonna spend on this because I'm not letting his goofy ass dive off a boat.
How are you?
Yes, I am.
I didn't say you could spend, Katie.
If I may, I should say.
No. I'll leave this a chance, Katie.
That's 2, unless the whole Red Rover joke comes in.
Red Rover?
I don't know what else to call the specialty. Because it's not strictly grappling. It's when it comes down to shoving people through a line, holding a line, things like that.
I'll give it to you just this once.
Okay.
We'll decide especially later.
2 for Sylvie.
4 for me and 2 for Sylvie.
All right, Rem.
Right. Well, let's see if I can beat 6 successes.
I will cry.
Let's not, Bob.
I don't. I don't beat a total of 6.
Like, he's just reaching over, and Remy, the second they pull you down, I mean, Charlotte, you just see that thing like, you know what I mean?
Charlotte makes the face. Because she couldn't see anything until then.
And Remy, you kind of finally snap out of it, and that sexy lady, well, I'll just zoom in.
So sexy.
Let me eat your soul, Remy.
I'm not gonna lie. If Sylvie's listening, it's literally just the yank back and shove him under the fucking deck. Charlotte has no time for that.
Can't even see her face. She's just like, oh, why am I down here?
Oh, you
stay. Well, I'm down here. I may as well poke around and see what I can do.
Just a hand on the face.
Mac Duncan, out of the corner of your eye, well, you see a group of these fucking things flying. So Dex drive. Time to get them to make an escape.
I swear to God, if there are harpoons on this boat.
What kind of boat do you think we're on? It's a fucking...
It's fucking Steve comes on this boat. Don't tell me for a second you don't think there are javelins on it.
Look, I wasn't going to say it, but I'm going to say it now. The downstairs of this boat, it's like you have to lie down to get in it, all right? These boats are not big at all.
Okay.
All right, Mac Duncan, escape.
Dex drive.
Yep. Otherwise, if Wilhelm is back, he's going to have to contend with aerial combat.
Is it 1 or 2? 6 or 7, sorry.
Yeah, I'll give it to you 6 this time because you're not like mass.
All right, that's 2 successes.
All right, I'm going to roll for collectively as these as a unit. Are you ready, Tom?
Oh, no, that's not fair.
Just think of your super
They're-
then.
You're
Oh
both
my
level.
God.
You're both level.
Defender wins!
You just are like they're just out of range sweeping. So like Charlotte looks up, you see one like reach down and it just misses, you know what I mean?
The ooh face gets worse. Just like, oh God!
Like, get off the fucking road! He just kind of slams it to the right.
Give me another Dex Athletics there, MacD.
Dex Athletics?
Oh, sorry, Dex Drive. I keep saying Athletics, sorry. I'm just having too fun where we go, oh, well, I'll just go help out over here.
6 or 7.
Oh, that's 7. That's
7,
Jesus.
that's 4.
All right, MacD, how'd you lose these things?
So what he does, as he does say, like, you know, get off the road, he rams it to the side, probably smashing into a few of them. They get the front now, they get the full fucking, the point of this boat right on the end of their jaw, and he just rings it back to the left and just puts his foot down and speeds on through, trying to cut through the dip in the waves as best he can.
So yeah, and finally, guys, there is a lull of silence for a bit. Like it's almost as if, like, you know, a couple of minutes pass and you all look around, all panicked, I imagine, and there's just a bit of silence for a bit of peace.
So looking at it from down here, things seem kind of bangy uppy down here. I don't know the technical term.
Oh God!
With 6 successes, Charlotte, there's a couple of things you can do to secure like bits of like added, basically reapply things that got knocked off, but it's not a lot, I'm gonna say.
Get up here and help Sylvie. I can get that. She's
Okay.
glancing around.
Rainy, oblivious to the fact that he was victim to the siren song. All Raimi knows is he looked at a pretty lady for 6 seconds.
Is this the eye? Like she's just looking around because it's calm for a second.
How MacD perception alertness?
I was going to say, does anybody look at the McD? Just before I roll this.
You know what, Raimi will.
All right. Amy, McDee's been pretty, you know, full of courage, screaming and all this for this entire time. You finally realize after it stopped, the hat it's just fucking long gone. The pipe, who knows when that went. His hands are white hot as they've gripped onto this steering wheel, and you can almost see blood coming out of his mouth about how hard he's gritting his teeth together. He's
Raimi's
just
gonna leave it
staring
alone.
wide-eyed forwards.
Yeah, Raimi's gonna leave that alone.
Just the heavy breathing. All right, deck perception alertness.
Mm-hmm.
That
What are the
is
rest of you
3
doing?
successes.
What are the rest of you doing there before I reveal this to Mac Duncan?
Sylvie is looking out, trying to get a sense of where they are.
Mac Duncan's going to see it first, but even better, Sylvie perception alertness.
Okay.
What do you do to Charlotte Rembrandt?
Fuck.
No, Wes, that's not
You
for
know what? While we've got a second, grabbing the toolbox, wrenching that shit from where it's secured down, and crawling back under there to fucking secure things while I can, because if this shit falls apart, I am fucked.
Rimram, what are you doing?
Not a lot for Raimi to do. He'll like stare at the motor like, are you gonna go anywhere now? Good.
Oh, good. Oh, yay.
He doesn't have any technology score. It's technically attached, so it seems fine.
So, Mac Duncan, buddy, Frienderino. I refer to the second link when I switch the picture. You're like, oh yeah, this is Cam, and oh god, that's the eye right there. Oh.
Yeah.
Like you see it beginning to form right the center mass. and you realize, and this is Sylvie. You realize, like right in the dead center of the calm. That's the eye. Oh,
There's a second where McD almost relaxes. The shoulders start to relax, the hands slowly begin, the fingers one by one releasing, and then he just looks forward and sees the water, the current being disturbed in a circular motion, and he just... It's a maelstrom.
it's a
Fucking maelstrom!
But Sylvie, that's the eye.
Well, shit.
Remy, when Sylvie goes, well, shit, you're like, oh, what the? You look over. You've seen a twister in the desert. Yeah, that's a water twister.
I didn't know water could do that. Is that bad?
Yes.
That is very bad!
Broke him.
It's so bad. I wasn't ready for it. Oh, that's bad.
Gonna roll for while I'm under there. Take advantage of this brief respite. I fix things.
Charlotte, you can hear it though. That's very bad. That's what you hear.
I mean,
What?
McDuncan's a guy on quite. He can project his voice. No, you hear, it's a fucking maelstrom!
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Fuck.
Just looking at Salve! What are we even looking for?
Water that's been touched by a storm spirit.
There's a lot of that over there.
This is a slow turn back towards the maelstrom. I know what I have to do.
It needs
No.
to come from the eye.
Hey.
Oh. Sylvie?
Yes.
Can you wake this boat up?
Oh no.
Can I wake this boat up?
That is the question, yes.
Let me check.
Oh no.
No, I cannot.
But you have water spirits
Fuck.
But I do have the water spirits.
underneath the boat.
You know
Do
what?
your shit.
I'll give this for free.
Sylvie!
If all you guys feed this for Gnosis, Sylvie, the water spirits will get even bigger.
What the
But yeah, Sylvie, you realize if each of you gives a point of Gnosis, they'll get big. They'll get
Okay.
real big.
Okay. I need everybody on board to give the spirits carrying the boat at least a point of gnosis.
I never knew why we called them points as he feeds the point of gnosis. Could it be quartz or some other unit of measurement?
They're called a point because it gathers at the point of your finger.
Walkers, Raimi, that's why. And Charlotte's like
God.
army crawling out from under the goddamn hole.
Fucking damn it.
Well, you see Raimi as McDuncan pulls up a whiteboard with a character sheet on it. McDuncan won't even spare the thought and just run over to the nearest side and dunk his hand into the water.
Oh,
Sylvie's
boy.
just manifesting the
All
point
right.
of gnosis on her
How
finger
much
and
is-
dunking it in.
How much is each person feeding?
This is the question, guys.
How much can we
Um,
fit?
As
can feed
much
all
as
of
you want. You can literally feed all of it. You will
Not
just be
fucking-
stuck on this side of the gauntlet until you recover gnosis.
You know what? I've got 3 total, so Raimi will give 2. Raimi will be a team player.
I will give one of my last 2 points of gnosis.
Look, all right, the trumpets just kicked in on this music, all right? I'm fucking ridiculous. I'm spending all 3.
So
The
what?
bagpipes are playing.
6.
Save one
Fuck
shot,
it.
you can carry me home.
You think I want to die? You're funny. She like sticks her hand in the water too, like grabs a hold of something and shoves her hand down in there. Yeah. She's feeding 3. Fuck it. She can hang out on step till morning. Or for a day.
How much gnosis are we getting?
That's
from
3,
McDonald's.
3. That's 9. All right, Nick, buddy, pal, friendo. We have gotten past a lot of shit, and the Theurge has just said feed essentially at least 1 point of gnosis into the water
Nick, look,
spirits.
you're in the center mass of the storm. That's a maelstrom that's forming. That's the center mass. It's a water spirit and a storm spirit combining. You can see them both in there, like dancing with each other in a mad cacophony. It looks fucking beautiful. It would be beautiful if you weren't heading straight for it.
Yeah. Wilhelm isn't an idiot. I heard feed gnosis, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to feed gnosis.
How many points are you feeding?
How many points? Minimum 1?
Minimum 1. The deal is basically if you do spend all your gnosis, you are stuck on this side of the gauntlet until you've spent a day on Sept and recovered a point, or meditated to recover a point.
That does not bother Wilhelm. He will spend for the team all his gnosis.
Which is
2.
All right, that's 11.
All right. Mike Duncan, you feel the boat rising. And I mean rising. As on the Milsom soundtrack, skip to 625 as suddenly, well... Like, yeah, I mean, Mac Duncan, you feel the boat being literally lifted up by a hand.
Oh, trying to find the right gif.
Like, you all feel like Charlotte, you're like, what? You just hear the water spirits just go, oh, and then you just hear the one voice, where are we going? Oh, to Sylvie, you just hear that. To everyone else, you just hear the it opens its mouth and imagine, you know, that rushing wave sound of just like pure onslaught and terror. That's what that sounds like, which I imagine terrifies every single one of you. But to Sylvie, it's like, where do you need us to go?
Forward, toward the maelstrom.
It begins to advance while letting you kind of sail along, but it's like pushing you with the waves. Oh my god.
Now, here's the important question. Can I cross over without crossing everyone over? And the boat?
Yes. But you gotta roll successfully. As this thing begins to pick up the fucking water triton and just go, just sweeps it in. As Wilhelm McDuncan, you see it, like he has you in the hand as he's like the trident just goes forward with you on the boat. Right into, and for all you guys, brave Cleats and Adrian, that.
Okay. Here we go.
So what are you trying to do now, Sylvia? You just gonna try like catch some of the water from the wood, or what are you doing exactly?
She is going to try and cross over and catch some of the water in like a cup.
I mean, you could do it right here in the Umbra. You could literally do it here.
Then yeah, fuck it. She'll do it here. She's gonna reach out with a cup and try to grab some of the water.
So what's going to happen is, I want you to give me a charisma leadership to tell the spirit to literally sweep you through the maelstrom while keeping you safe. The boat will take some damage. You're all going to have to roll to hold on. Give me charisma leadership so he gets it right. If he gets it right, you won't take as much damage. If he fucks up, though, hold on. Again, I refer you to the 625 bit of this music because it's just perfect. McDuncan just looks up and sees he's putting this fucking in it. He's putting this fucking in it, dude.
They're just screaming and stuff.
2 successes.
And you know what exactly do you tell him?
I need you to sweep me in as close as you can while still keeping the boat safe. I have to get some of that water in this cup.
Yes. Hold on, little wolf.
Oh, she is holding on.
I mean, you hear the collective of all the water spirits going, "Oh!" Everyone else, Remy, Wilhelm, Charlotte, McDuncan, that just sounds like he's literally about to like open his mouth and just spew out more water, but it just sounds this revving of waves. And you go in to the maelstrom. I need you all to make me a Dex Athletics difficulty 6 to hold on, and then I'll make you soak because you're going to be hit by lightning, struck by electricity.
That's 2.
Okay, McDuncan's still holding on to the boat.
2.
2. Are we still here? 2?
2.
Everyone's getting 2.
I mean, I've got like 5, potentially 7.
Oh god.
It's funny.
Oh, wait. Hold on. There was a 10 in there, and I have lightning reflexes. 3.
Literal lightning reflexes.
What's the
All right. I want you all to describe each one of your character being literally this, because this, for the Cleats, you've never have experienced anything like this. Even the Adrian's a bit like, I'm daunted. So how are you guys? What are you guys doing? Like, give me a description of how you guys are doing with this, managing this shit.
Wilhelm, for his part. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is scary, scary, scary as fuck. We could literally die, especially right now. We are going into the dance of a water spirit and a storm spirit, and we could very well die right here. But also, it's so new, it's so fresh. It's an unexplored side of the world, and so even though right now it's small, there's still exhilaration in Wilhelm's heart.
Remy, how are you doing, Desert Man?
So initially, Remy tried to be like, okay, I can just kind of balance myself through this. The spirit's got this. But then the spirit does something dynamic. And you watch Remy dance the fandango from one hand hold to the other, slipping each time because he is more fucking slippery than a slip and slide filled with nothing but KY. And while everyone else tries to remain stalwart, he is the pinball of hanging on for dear fucking life, all the while screaming, "This is by far the weirdest thing I've ever done!"
Sylvie, what about you?
She is gripped onto the boat with both legs and one arm, and she has the other arm holding this little cup outstretched, literally growling with the effort and determination she has to hold on and get this thing.
A fucking cup.
Charlotte.
Torda, I'm gonna just ask, is there such a thing anymore on this thing as a bucket? Because a cup is gonna get sloshed out and it's gonna be gone.
Okay.
Charlotte's going to snatch up the bucket, and with everyone else grabbing a hold and Sylvie needing her hands free, she basically snatches the bucket. There's a little bit of ricochet involved, but she's slip and sliding her way over, and will shove it into Sylvie's hands, and then hook an arm around her, and Jesus Christ, she's got a lot more muscle than shows. Hooks an arm around her waist and latches on, like bracing her legs and hooking the other arm onto the boat. And basically is going to anchor Sylvie and make sure that, you know what, if Sylvie goes over, she'll go over with her. She's got a rope around her. There's that. but we need this shit, and we're not going to make a second pass. So,
And
no,
last
she
but,
gives her something bigger.
last but not least, Mac Duncan, what do you? How are you?
As the boat is raised, there is shouting and confusion between the lot. But as soon as McDuncan begins to feel the weight of the gravity as it slowly begins to pick up force and gaining speed towards the maelstrom, it's just this long-winded scream of "Stag, best be ready in the homelands, because I'm a fucking coming!" And as that turner, I'm going to roll for Cry of Elation as a Galliard howl, as we're going to do some crazy shit, if I may.
Oh, by all means, yeah, by all means. I'm not gonna.
What
stop
is
you.
that? Is that
I think it's still the same call of Call of the Wild. I think
Yeah.
so.
It's what, sorry?
Stamina empathy.
Stamina empathy. Gonna cry relation to shit because bitch, we're doing something crazy. Let's get everybody to see this. There's 2 successes. He just lets out this booming sonic wave.
You know what? Everyone gain all their willpower back and all their gnosis back from MacD.
Holy shit.
I think just like in the gift, just kind of throws his head back, still holding on as best he can to the steering wheel, just screams at the top of his lungs as it slowly gets charged in.
All right, everyone soak me 5 lethal.
Ooh, okay.
That's 2.
Ugh. 2 successes. So
You get struck by lightning. You all get
I-
struck by lightning.
Yeah, even Raimi.
It probably does not help that McDuncan is holding on to this metal steering wheel as he screams loudly. It turns from the screaming charge of elation to
Damn it.
And yeah, it's the most hellish thing you've ever endured as you pass all the way through. Sylvie, you look down, the bucket's rippling with X, just like you even like you're like, oh. And then the spirit leans down, going, whoa. Like as he leans forward, would you like another go around?
No, I've got it.
Are you sure? It was quite fun.
Yes. Thank you, Spirit. We
Jelly.
appreciate it. But I am sure.
Jelly
We-
wobbles over and puts the fucking lid on the bucket.
We need
I
to
will-
get back to shore.
Sure. Picks up the boat. MacD, he looks at Sylvie, he looks at you, looks at MacD, looks at Remy, Charlotte, all of you. I will take you back to shore in one swing.
Thank you.
And woof! As you guys are sailing through the air, I need MacDuncan. What are you trying to do? What are you guys doing? You feel the force. He's like, woof, take off.
Also, while McDuncan's being electrocuted,
There's a Jack Sparrow section of this fucking soundtrack kicks in as you're just flying essentially in the air.
what can we do? We're flying.
I'll let you make a dex drive to try and land this thing.
I mean that would be great. That's about all I can do, right?
Sylvie could try cross you over, but this is gonna if you do, you might crash into the fucking bay.
Feel like crossing over would actually be worse.
There's 3 successes.
Oh,
All right,
Is there anything the rest of us can roll to
brace,
help? Bracing the boat.
brace yourselves.
Oh, fuck. I'll be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna snatch down Sylvie and fucking brace.
Oh, everybody hold on! Just give me all the dex athletics rolls.
It's sex athletics, you say?
I'll let you roll. Keep that roll, Bob. Don't worry.
Okay.
I got you. Just if oh my gosh, Charlotte!
Charlotte's trying to keep a hold of Cleiths. This is what she performs the best. Must keep alive.
Is it difficulty 6?
Yes, it is, Nick.
Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold
All
on.
right.
Do you need one
Are
from
you-
me as well, Tona?
Yes. Oh yeah.
All right.
You can't brace as much as the others. You're gonna go flying. Otherwise.
That's fine. No, that's fine. Like he's trying to keep the boat afloat.
Yep.
Dex Athletics. All right,
Yep.
here it comes. So what diff is it for me?
6. It's 6. I'll keep it at
It's
6.
6.
I got nothing.
Oh no!
Oh, Charlotte.
Brilliant.
All right, MacDuncan. 1, 2, 3, 4 lethal. As you like, the boat crashes, makes this crescendo. All those spirits go, no! They all fly forward.
Oh god,
Boat one flips.
I need to rage heal.
Did you soak any of that? You didn't soak any of it.
Oh shit, hold on. Let me.
Please soak
I might
first.
do.
But-
I might do.
But hang
I-
on, before you rage heal, let me keep cool. I think you're just still alive. Yeah, you are. You're still alive. You're bang on still alive. I nearly killed you though. So you from the boat front flips. Remy, for some reason, with your strength athletics roll, you managed to grip onto one of the pieces of rafter and kind of hang there. Like mid as the boat flips over, you see Charlotte. Sylvie, you only got one, but Charlotte's holding on to with the Wonder Woman muscles and kind of pulls you up. Wilhelm, for some reason, you skate and catch on the end as the boat crashes. And then Remy, you see it. MacDuncan goes, ha ha, and that, oh fuck, and then just goes flying out as the boat front flips, and the boat just comes up in a gallon of water. The war spirits like cheer and clap. When they even hold up placards of 10 out of 10.
Oh shit!
As MacD, you float up to water with just a water spirit like hanging on the top of your head, like barely alive, like again, hold up the placard of 10 out of 10.
All right. Hey, we lost McDuckett.
Yeah. Charlotte is going to make sure that Sylvie is on her feet and then is going to go over to swim out to McDuncan, make sure she gets him back.
Sylvie's on her feet. She doesn't look super good, but she's on her feet.
You know what? You're in the boat, which is top score right now.
The boat is split in half. Look, it's like right down the middle.
Oh
my God.
no!
So, like,
Thank you
Are
for
we-
channeling me, Wes.
are we? Where in space are we? Are we on
The shore.
Umbra land?
On the Umber shore.
Oh, the shore.
Yeah, the Umber shore.
Oh,
Oh
oh
God!
man.
You see all the water spirits like,
As McDee's just lying in the sand, his leg is twisted the wrong way, and he's bleeding.
Oh.
So, kind of hopping down from the wreckage, Raimi looks the boat up and down. Says, "So was this like a rental? Because
No,
I hope it wasn't a rental."
No, it's worse.
Well, what do you mean worse?
She's scrambling over to McDuncan to make sure he's still he doesn't get dragged back out into the water or something.
Guys, who does this boat belong to?
I think one of the kinfolk.
Oh, that's going to be.
My bank account's gonna cry for the next month. Just hooking McDuncan under the arms.
Yeah,
Making sure. Yeah, I know.
I'm-
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm not like a professional insurance person, but I'd rate this as a total loss.
Not helping, Raimi. Not helping. Sylvie, can you walk?
Yes.
Would
Sort
you
of.
fix this? She's hoisting poor McDuncan and it hurts, I'm sure, but she's gonna make sure he's up on the sand proper.
He's hoisting up McDuncan. His leg, the foot should not be facing that way.
Don't use that. Don't use that. Like, oh Jesus.
Ah,
Yeah, don't use that. I got you, buddy.
My
I got
God.
you.
Yeah.
Look at you. Look at you. You're a mess. You're mangled.
Not helping.
Aye.
Yeah. Give me a minute. And
But
Sylvia,
we're alive.
Yeah, I know, right?
Somehow.
What are the chances of that shit?
Sylvia will take her time now that they're on land to shift up. Actually, no. She's already in Glabro.
That's not a bad idea, McD.
Yeah, she'll go over to McD and kind of assess the damage.
One more lethal, he would have died.
Oh boy.
This man is on the verge of death.
Okay. So Sylvie's going to go into her bag, pull out her Gaia's Breath Talon, crush it between her hands, and just let the dust sprinkle all over McDuncan.
Oh, Jesus.
And as you know, the boat, you hear the ribs cracking. Yeah, that's a lot of ribs that were broken. That was a full wave force that he got hit with. That's why the arm was limp. That shoulder was dislocated. Oh Jesus!
Sorry, man. She's shifting as things are popping back into place.
He steadies himself upwards.
Yeah.
Thank you, lads.
All right.
Now that was a fucking ride.
Yeah. Finally, the slow look back towards the boat.
Did we get what we needed?
Yeah.
Yes.
You hear like a trio of behind you guys.
The slow turn. The look that just says, really?
But Duncan turned around with hearing the sound of applause, and he stands proudly because fuck you, yeah, I deserve applause for that. Sticks his chest out and everything. A few ribs crack as he does again, like.
Maria, you can see Maria nods Lily, and she nods, whispers something.
Oh, fuck me. Charlotte's gonna go assess the damage to the boat.
The boat's split right down the middle.
Like it's literally in two pieces, isn't it? It's not even just a crack. It's just her standing there. It's that thing people do when their car gets wrecked, where you stand there and you just look at it really hard, rubbing your face and hoping it'll magically go back together.
I tell you what, Charlotte. How about you let me tell the kinfolk their boat's destroyed?
No.
I'll catch the blame. I'm a ragabash. It's fine.
I've already taken responsibility for it.
Oh. I mean, I'm used to these kinds of things. I can go do it.
No. I took responsibility for the boat.
Okay.
I appreciate it, though. He glances over in that, kind of look. Oh, boy. Yeah, if it looks this bad on the other side, I'm gonna have really, really pissed kinfolk.
I don't think it'd be worth taking us back to the other side.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that if I were us.
Yeah, Creeping Jenny and the Warwingers are approaching you guys.
Raimi waves like a fucking goof.
Hey! Lily does a weird tentacle wave because she's in the Umbra.
Charlotte just keeps looking at the boat. Like, maybe if I stare at it long enough, it'll fix itself. Like, it's just that thing you do. Again, it's a lot like when you wreck a car. You just stare at it and hope that maybe it's not as bad as it looks. It's worse.
As the three approach, McD will, standing proudly at the applause, but now they're approaching, he will just simply drop to his knees. There's another crack. That was a bad knee.
No!
And he will... of course, show throat, tilting his head to the side. Good evening, Ryers.
He'll smirk and nod, and Lily will be like, "Wait, you survived the maelstrom?"
Hey, that we did.
That was one of our first pack quests. Just smile, pointing out to the raging storm.
Oh.
Not going to lie, Ryers, that was the most terrifying experience of my entire life. When can I do it again?
Rhea just smirks. And Leaf will nod and look at Charlotte, giving her the pat. Then Lily will head over to Sylvie. Did you get it?
Yes. She'll She'll hoist the bucket up to Lily. Yeah. You wouldn't happen to have a guy's breath on you, would you?
Reaches into her magpie swag. The little amphibian hand comes up with these tiny little bone-wrapped charms. They look like fish heads.
Ah, interesting. Never seen him look like that before.
We need one more thing, and then that's it. I have secured most of the rest of the preparations, and we should be fine.
Did you figure out what's going on with the loons?
Not yet. We will have a further discussion about that later.
Sylvie will nod, and she'll take the Gaia's breath and just kind of smash it someplace on her body that doesn't feel like it's in extreme pain, and let it start healing.
Yeah, just smirk then and look over at that leaf and nod, and Maria will be like shoving back Duncan playfully.
I watch it.
I hear your
What?
Don't worry, I know your fostering child's coming up.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah.
Adjust what's left of the shirt. Probably one arm's been ripped off in the force.
Not now, you dozy doe. I'm not. I can't do it for you.
Why do that?
There's someone coming up to do it.
Is somebody coming up?
Yeah, from Lost Flame.
Lost Flame.
Right?
Do I know where Lost Flame is?
That's the Drake's company.
Oh, oh. Oh, well, no. Well,
He'll be here tomorrow evening.
Well, fuck me.
Oh, yeah. Better do it right.
Well, we'll have to wait and fucking see then, won't we?
Nods, gives you another thump, probably sends back to you falling over.
Yeah, it's not the fault. It's the winds flying. I'm still delicate.
Charlotte just they'll get patted by Leaf. It was a nice boat.
It was. I mean, better the boat than one of us, but not ideal.
I'm sure the kinfolk will understand.
I'm sure the kinfolk will understand better when I replace it.
Yes. Pat.
Yeah, she takes a pat. Just does the lean over shoulder bump into Leaf because fuck it.
And he's like, Lily got everything? She's like, mm-hmm. Yeah, and they fuck off.
Oh, okay, bye.
Mira look over, are you not coming for drinks?
I just have to do something first.
I will, but there's somebody I have to visit first.
Sage nod. Well, come on then, Sylvie. Come on. You too, Lily. Points at Wilhelm.
Excellent. Okay.
You coming, Charles?
Yeah, let me break the news first. Be right there.
Yeah, they will lead those three off to go get raporously drunk. Are both still laughing as they're walking.
As well, people start disappearing. McD will remain in said Umbra. And what he will do, Torna, is he will turn around and he will make his way back to the boat. The split in half wreckage of what it is. Slowly put a hand on it and just gently patting. Thank you, friend. You saved many lives today, and you served as well. Just pat. And he'll stand there for a good few minutes. The sailor knows when a boat dies, you need to see them off properly.
Charlotte will actually just kind of stand and wait because she doesn't know what the proper little song and dance is, and I mean McDuncan does.
After that, there's a few minutes. It's not very long, but turns back. What?
Nothing.
See, I would play my bagpipes, but I haven't got them. Bad respect, Charlotte, you know. Yeah. That thing saved our lives more time than fucking once.
Well, I can appreciate the gesture.
Right? I as me da always used to say, this piece of wreckage saved your life countless times. When it goes that last time, you give it the respect and the damn thing it earned. You give it a send off. At least, if you can't give it a send off, make sure it knows.
You know what? She will actually come over finally and touch the, the wreckage. A piece of the hull. Just kind of run the hands along it because let's face it, she's not overtly spiritual for the most part, but I mean, even glasswalkers name their guns, name their cars, name their boats, name things that serve them well. So she can kind of understand the gesture, as it were.
Now then, I'm going to go get shit-faced.
I'll be right along.
I'm not going to go hop off and start running after the others.
Does everybody want to end it there?
Sure.
Yay!
Seems like a good place to me.
Alright, then thank you players for playing and watchers for watching. And thank you ST for trying to drown us.